opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Lions, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Faced for their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On the counter, here's Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 and it brings up 4. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about in pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove. Because any guy's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Goff throwing again. And this one is incomplete. The Lions now at 2-5 to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Guys, oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason when they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
After the interception, here's Goff. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That is caught. It's Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Goff. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Kentavious Street
able to get him for a loss of about 3. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now Williams running left. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jamal Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit.
So 20-0 now, pending the extra point, and this place is jumping.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? You can also see it. You're seeing people in the stands now, excited, happy, high-fiving each other, and expecting this score to continue to mount.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Running room at the 50. Look out. He will score. Touchdown.
That was a special return. And it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Here's Tyree Cleveland on the return from his end zone.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Kentavious Street, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Foster. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
This is taken in the 18. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Second and long. It's really nice to see an offense has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Goff. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down. Goff. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Damian Ratley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Josh Jones in on the stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Cleveland to return from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now a first down throw. Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Williams, a man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff forced out to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, and it wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it,
And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll go again to Jones. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
In motion left goes a tight end. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and also brings up 3rd down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off the blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
A good return there, 17 yards.
Ain't scared to throw the ball or some.
Yeah, Macho, what's up with you? He is, man. I'm looking at this damn play, man, and I'm trying to figure out why the fuck my man won't hit that joint. Look at this sluggo route.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead.
What's up with you, Paul?
A chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that
I'm gonna hit that route, man. I'm gonna hit that joint. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This dude is open. It gotta be a way where I can get him out a little bit.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, it gotta be, bro. Look, it's dead. Look at this shit. Look, even if I move him straight up, I wish I could move his ass out some. I'm gonna try this. Oh, okay. That might work. That might work right there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
Petty ass.
He lost the football.
Petty, man.
Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Williams, a man in motion right. Third and long. It's gone.
Motherfucker run right around him, dude. He looped all the way the fuck around this dude. He looped all the way around. Look at this shit. This motherfucker's terrible, man.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Keep getting cute out there.
1-yard punt, the net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return.
You gonna bump with that.
Their offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Gone. Throw over the middle and finds Williams. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the
This dude terrible, man. He can't even run at the damn cut.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he's probably throwing here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here. I don't
This dude terrible, man.
for a touchdown.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Lions are able to extend the lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Mela. Because he ain't like the sets, because he couldn't do all that dumb shit he liked to do. Yeah, because the settings we got it on, you can't do all of those little glitches and all of those little things. You can try, but it ain't going to be as effective as it would if it was on the other settings.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over.
Hey, Paul, you might as well give my boy up, man. You're not even using him. He's sitting on your bench over there.
That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient.
Romeo Dubs.
Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
All right, I'm going to send it to you after the game. I'll give DJ Chalk. I don't even want him.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Again, it's Jones. And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. This is caught.
Hey, man.
And he is going to have a Packers.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible. That should have been a pick.
The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Man, I was sitting there waiting on that.
Up the middle, Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Wow, that's the power of Aaron Rodgers right there.
Defensively, I know they
look at that
joint
right there.
But they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage. And
oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And his crew will take over the football at the
We'll take that.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big.
An afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next.
Yeah, but if I'm typing X faster than you, at some point I'm gonna get you down before you break the tackle.
Fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
Yeah, and then if somebody come over, punch the ball out, or somebody come over and strip it, then you gonna cough it up. That's why it's best to get down sometimes. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, at some point I'm gonna get it, bro. At some point I'm gonna get it. I will get it at some point. Watch and see. I'm gonna get it at some point.
About as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
This motherfucker here.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
Look at this dude here.
And the Packers are going to have the
Good play. At some point I'm gonna get one though. Yeah, I'm gonna get it at some point. I just gotta get that dude. I just gotta get him out that middle. I get him.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46.
You had some boys open on that play.
Holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Take the what's the name off. Take the accuracy and the passing mechanics off, and just throw it the regular way. Just go to options, go to your options, go to your settings, and then take it off. Yeah, and just go back to the regular way. Go to your main options though. Like go all the way out the game, go to options, and then you'll see the passing mechanics. Just take it back to normal. Pick. Oh my goodness, man. And see, that's Aaron Rodgers right there, so you'll be good with him. Because he got pinpoint accuracy, man. Look at that shit. Look how he throw that ball out there that fast. I just need better corners and shit.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
He cannot get that ball, Joe. He cannot get that ball. He got the quickest release on the game. I couldn't get a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, dog. I'd do some damage. Come on, give me that ball, Paul. Go ahead, get it up.
Now Rodgers.
Nah, you ain't getting that. You can get that 3. Yeah, take the 3.
Isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And this will
oh, see? Okay. Gotcha.
Now Rodgers.
Nope. Thank you. Oh my goodness, he died like that.
Turnover as
as they hold on 4th down.
That's terrible. At the one, though.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
We got you right here. We got you.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chubb.
Shit.
It's incomplete.
This guy here, man.
Oh, I like this call. I know they weren't successful on it.
This
So many times defenses load up trying to get a safety.
Jared Goff, garbage,
I'm
man.
not taking the shot downfield, hoping to use their momentum against them. They didn't get it. But I sure like what they were doing.
Shit, man. He dropped the joint. He dropped it, man. He dropped the shit. He dropped the shit, man.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears.
He dropped that motherfucker, man.
So whoever his trusted confidant,
And he's 6'4" and dropping that damn ball.
quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, falling like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction. Next third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Nah, it's holding. Roughing a passer, what? Hey, that's a beast defensive end right there. You want him?
How big is that penalty?
You know, he got picked. He got drafted 2nd overall. I don't want that bastard. All right, I'm gonna send you some stuff, man. I just want the backups. Your backups better than my damn starters. What the hell? What? I don't know what the hell that was.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at
Speed is R2. You hit the L2. You pitched it back.
The give is to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Yep. I ain't got no running back. I ain't got shit on this one.
Jones. And they'll go backwards.
I'm about to send it to you now after this game.
14. But as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a